Day 3, here we go. If you're new here, I'm taking this reference and putting it on this 4-foot by 8-foot wall. Let's go. Look, my eyeshadow's purple like the painting. I'm getting a late start. It's already 10 and I just got here. And honestly, I think having a week between sessions is actually really great because I was so mad at these clouds last week, and when I walked in this morning, I thought, wow, those look really good. And I'm actually really proud of myself. So I'm very refreshed and ready for today. And set up my RAM board. I guess I'll show you since I haven't shown you that yet. Every morning to get started, I need to set up an area where I can drip paint and not be worried about ruining the floor. I'm gonna try and just block in simple shapes today. It'll help me feel like I'm getting a lot done. Luckily, the mountains in my reference are so distant that the shapes are actually really simple and it allowed for this. I just had to focus on large areas of color with simple gradients. It almost felt like a paint by numbers or something. It was fun. Another issue I was having last week is my paint was drying and I was still trying to mix with it, and my brush would kind of like scrub the somewhat dry paint, and it would make gumballs, and it would paste the gumballs in my clouds, and it was making me angry. I usually include a lot of time-lapse video because I'm here for, I don't know, anywhere between 5 to 8 hours per session. So I just wanted to include some real-time painting to show everybody kind of how long it actually takes. It's not that fast of a process. For instance, I'm adding all these trees and I use my finger a lot in this painting to blend, but once you zoom out, this is how tiny this section is. It might seem a little bit tedious, but I just feel like those little details are incredibly important when you're actually standing in front of the mural rather than seeing it on camera. It's very different when you're there looking at it in person, and I don't know, it just makes it readable up close. It's 5 o'clock, my back hurts, and this is how we're looking. I got most of the mountains, pretty much all the mountains actually, and quite a few tree silhouettes. I still have plenty more to do. Really, I feel like the most time-consuming part of this is just figuring out what color goes where, because it's such a complex image with so many different little pieces and parts everywhere and color shifts. For instance, try finding that on this reference. Which one is it? There's like 300 trees. Which one? But it's going well. I think it's really coming along.
2 hours later.
It's 7:15. I'm tired. I finally used all the paint that was on my palette and I'm gonna go home. Yeah, so here's the before and after. And I am very happy with the progress and how these mountains turned out today. Most importantly, I feel like I was able to capture like the distance of the mountains and create depth in the painting. But also, I finished this section. I set out to block in shapes, but honestly, it's done. It's fully rendered. Anyways,